from the north. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight. 58 degrees here at first pitch. To his right, Pujols, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Mark, what do they have to do to take down a very hot team here on the road?
Yeah, Matty, the one thing that jumps out at me is the fact that this team just does not drive the baseball. Last in slugging percentage. You can chalk a little bit of it up to their ballpark, but the bottom line is this will eventually catch up with them. They have to work better counts and at least try to create some havoc offensively.
First inning as we're just underway from Pittsburgh. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Standing in, number 2. It leads things off here in the bottom half of the first. A 3-1 count to the left fielder of the Bucks. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in trying to put together a complete ball game as they've lost their last 2.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours, 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
D-Roll, this is the kind of guy, he doesn't really scare you as a pitcher because he's not a home run hitter, but somehow, some way, he always seems to get the barrel to the baseball.
Yeah, he's going to make you earn it, Dan, no doubt about it. He stays within himself. He doesn't try and do too much. One of those quality guys that walks through the clubhouse door every day. You know exactly what you get.
He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Runner around third on his way to the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Yeah, you want to applaud the effort as he sells out for it, but the smarter move would have been to take a deeper angle and cut the ball off. He does that, and the runner probably doesn't score from first. On the flip side, great piece of hitting right there.
The 3-2 one more time. Hit to first. Oh, what a play. It's there, and he's out.
Wow, that was a great job to rob him of an RBI single. Showed some great athleticism, and it winds up being an RBI groundout instead.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Schwarber connects and sends a ball to deep right field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Solo home run for Kyle Schwarber. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the lead for the Pirates is now 3-0.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Standing in now, Wellington Castillo. Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. Gone. Back-to-back homers. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Pirates have opened it up now 4-0.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Stepping in now, Albert Pujols. Back up the middle, and Pujols is aboard. That's a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying.
Now the payoff pitch home, and he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away. Up next for the Buccos, Luis Perdomo. And the Pirates trying to make this first inning even more productive here. Pirates pitcher at the plate with a 1-2 count. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, I can't wait to see if Kyle Schwarber can keep it going. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Well, this doesn't have the makings of a start he's going to be proud of, does it? He's getting absolutely pounded here in the first inning, and I would think they're not going to let this go on for much longer.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Set to deal on 2-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Waiting on it is Eniger, and that retires the side. So give him 5 runs in the inning, with the big blows being the 2 home runs. Second inning coming up from PNC Park. Pirates lead it 5-0. The next Cub up, Ben Paulson. Pair of hits in 5 trips to the plate in yesterday's game.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Another full count pitch home. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So in now for Chicago, Matt Dominguez, and he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games.
Matty, you have a chance to win 9 ball games in a row. All you're thinking about, first off, everything's going right. All facets of the game are coming together. Team is playing exceptionally well right now. But your eyes on that double digits. There's very few teams that rattle off a double-digit win streak throughout the course of the year. They have that opportunity today.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Hit out towards second. Arena is up with it. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Richard Arena. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? Swings through it for strike number 2.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
The next 3-2. He'll try it again from first. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Brad Miller will have to get loose in trying to pick things up where he left off. Kyle Schwarber, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
That last at bat, that showed me something. It's not that easy to hit a changeup over 400+ feet out of the ballpark. So this guy gets some good extension, strong wrist, and this guy's got some terrific bat speed.
He pulls this one into right. That's in there. Base hit. Miller is on his way home. Now the relay home. And not in time as the run scores.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw. That runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throw.
Castillo swings, and this is hit very well to left field. But that'll be off the wall in right center. The relay. And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 5, Albert.
Man at second here with 2 away. And standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. 1-1, here it comes. And that one stayed too low apparently.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch. Hit
sharply on the ground. Dominguez comes up with it. And Oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. With runners in scoring position this season, Gamble is hitting over 350, up in the high 300s.
Yeah, this is a great spot for him right now. He just seems to have been picking up left-handed pitching great all season long.
The next 1-2 pitch. Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third. But little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Brad Miller will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. Stepping up to the plate, Chris Sale. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Gamble is there to put it away for out number 1.
Batting ninth, catcher.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Into the box now, Andrelton Simmons. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Cubs are down in order. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Striding in once again, Luis Perdomo, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And it's 1-2. Swinging a soft liner, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
The 1-1 is the ball down and away.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
3-1 the count to the Pirates shortstop. And the 3-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one can get there. They'll try it again. Ready now with the payoff pitch. A bouncer up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Second baseman.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh. 1-1. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Simmons on to first as they get the double play. At the plate, Kevin Pillar. The 3-1 pitch. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go back to it.
Peraza over to his left. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Up next for the Cubs.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. Two and two. One out, nobody on. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Will Myers is on deck. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And the throw in gets away from him. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Ready for another chance. Will Myers looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Trying to send him packing for the second time. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Now to the plate, Ben Paulson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here now the 2-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Hit out towards second. Throw over to Pujols at first. Will take care of him to end the inning. Left for the Cubs. They still find themselves down 6-0. Digging in once again, Greg Garcia. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And right into the shift. Paulson right there, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Wellington.
Digging in and looking for more, Wellington Castillo. He doubled his last time through. Sale gets the sign. Here's the 1-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And the 2-out hit will bring Albert Pujols to the plate.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that's, you said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Ready with another 2-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Castillo leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Liner toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, D-Roll, that looked like a pretty easy inning to start. All of a sudden, 2 outs and back-to-back singles. Runners at first and third.
Yeah, they put traffic on him. I guess I would throw it back at you, Dan. You get 2 quick outs right there, and then you get 2 base hit knocks. Are you even concerned?
And the shortstop is under it to make the play. Digging in to try it again, Matt Dominguez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Oh, that's into the rotunda area. Into the box, number 25. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4, according to Woody Keller. Mike Gerber will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 13.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Austin Hedges. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Grounded down the third baseline. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Simmons is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Ready for another shot now, Kevin Pillar. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. The 1-1. 1-2 now. Looking to minimize the damage here. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Chicago.
Ready once again, Luis Perdomo. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. And there's one down now. Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have. Settling in now, Jose Peraza. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Pillar's there, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
So the Pirates' batting order turns over and set to go number 2. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Flipped out the other way towards short. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see there, he's off to a flying start. The NL's leader in that department here in the month of May. Into the box, Brad Miller. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Runners on the move for second. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double. And maybe a tough break as that will freeze the runner at third with 2 gone.
Man, an unlucky break right there with the runner stealing from first. If that ball doesn't bounce over the wall for a ground rule double.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Pirates strand a couple. They lead it 6-1. Riding in once again, Mitch Haniger. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Don't want to do? You don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
In now, Will Myers. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
Now batting. The first baseman.
Ready for another chance? Ben Paulson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Lifted the other way out to left center. Peraza is there for it. And the inning is over. Digging in once again, Kyle Schwarber. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. So 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Pilar. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Bases are empty, one man out. Two balls and two strikes the count to the Pirates catcher.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 5, Albert.
Here's Albert now. Career numbers with David Hernandez. He's 1 for 2. 2 out, nobody on. The 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Drilled right back up the middle. And that'll be a base hit for Pujols. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, don't take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Standing in now, Ben Gamel. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle, reined in. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Matt Dominguez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Now pitching for the Pirates.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball, didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Ready for another shot now. Number 25 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this is hit hard to the right side. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Kendrys Morales will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. 1 run on 3 hits and 2 errors for the Cubs to this point in the contest. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeout. John Brebbia gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Miguel Castro. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Line drive to center field. Pilar patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping in now, Jose Peraza. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Full count to Jose Peraza.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Full count still. The next 3-2. Popped him up. Number 25 over to his left. 2 gone.
The batter, number 2.
Digging in and looking for more. Number 2 on the night. He's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Up next for Pittsburgh,
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Brad Miller. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Ready once again, Austin Hedges. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Austin Hedges is retired to kick off the inning. Now a little soft liner foul over to the right side, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Gemmel on the move, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Simmons is retired, 2 down now. Now in the box, Kevin Pillar. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got to...
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Oliver Drake is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
number 51, Oliver Drake.
So coming to the plate, Greg Garcia struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Number 25 backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kyle Schwarber. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Ranging back is Pillar. Still ranging back. And it's gone as they add still another. Into the box, Wellington Castillo pulls this one in the air out to left. On the run is Henniger. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Albert Pujols. Last time through was a base hit. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The 2-2. Still even at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit down the third base line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. A beautiful nighttime shot there of downtown Pittsburgh as we're ready for what remains of this one from PNC Park. Swing and a ground ball to third. And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game. The throw into second, and he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike 1-2. Popped high in the air. So striding forward now, Matt Dominguez. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. throw to first will be in time for the final out, and the Pirates will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. 7-1 the final score in tonight's. Pittsburgh Pirates get the win after banging out 16 total hits. Luis Perdomo takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Chris Sale was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Miguel Castro takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The Pirates thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to please drive home safely.